did Halsey and Rowan plan. We also did problems with the redox system also we did. And we also ended up doing one problem with respect to simultaneous equation method as well. Okay. I will continue with the continue with the problems from our academy book. There is another problem with group incentive. I'll do a couple of problems with group incentive. It is more so like you need to apply your mind when you are actually working on the group incentive. There's no specific. Sometimes they might have changed a few things. Then as I'll solve a couple of problems, you'll get to know how group incentives work. The problem number on the incentive. After the first problem, 30th problem is VDOX, which we did last time. So the next problem is apportionment of group wages. When there is a group wages being paid, together you have paid wages for somebody. How actually you end up apportioning the group wages between the laborers, whoever is working. So let's look into this particular problem, that is two fitters. There is a different people. The set of people who are working are different. One, there is a direct laborer, there is a worker, there is a fitter, there is the skill sets are different of different people. In this particular problem also, two fitters are there, one laborer and a boy, a helper, a person who is helping the fitter and the laborer. They undertake a job on piece basis for a total wages of 12,900. So, entire wages what they have collected from the customer is 12,900. And this is a group wage. It has to be apportioned between two fitters, one laborer and one boy, helper. The time spent by each of them is 220 ordinary working hours. So they have, what time they have spent? Ordinary working hours they have spent. Everybody has worked 220 hours. The rate of pay on time rate basis are 15 rupees per hour for each of the two fitters. Two fitters, they are getting 15 rupees per hour. Whereas the laborer is getting 10 rupees per hour, and the last person, is a boy, is paid only 5 rupees per hour. Now for the, you are required, what is further you are required to do? You are required to calculate the amount of piece work premium and the share of each worker. Piece work premium as well as the share of each worker, each one is getting when the piece work premium is divided proportionately to the wages paid. So we don't know what is the piece work premium. Premium andre eno, over and above the wages you pay is called premium. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ನಾ ಒಂದು ತಾಸು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನನಗೆ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅವರು. ಆದ್ರೆ 150 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರೈಟ್. ಶೇರ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ. Shares sold on premium, discount at par. ಅದೇ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ on the rate, ಇದ್ದ ರೇಟ್ ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Here also the rate is 15 rupees, 10 rupees, 5 rupees. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ. ಆ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ 12,900 is collectively they have gained. So there is something collective premium you have to find out first. And then apportion all the entire collective premium between the three people based on their wages, actual wages which they have earned. So this is the first part. The second part is the selling price of the above job on the basis of the following data, additional data, cost of material. They have given the extra other information which you have to use it to calculate a cost sheet. So let's prepare the first calculation of wages, wage apportionment. So first prepare a table for apportioning the wages. So apportionment of, we'll call it as total wages, apportionment of total wages. So hopefully, okay. So apportionment of total wages. So how the total wages is apportioned between the three people. So let's we'll have three columns. First, one will be for the particulars, for the calculation, the details what we write, and the rest three for the three people, and one total also we need. So this is particulars column. This is fitter. There are two fitters, one laborer, one boy. Total. Okay. So let's calculate the fitters number of hours they have spent first now all of work have worked same hours. So there are two fitters, so man hours worked or hours worked. Hours worked. There are two fitters, so 220 into 2 is equal to 440 hours. Laborer, yes, worked only 220. Boy also has worked 220. Clear? 220, each one of them have worked. Next, what is the rate per hour? ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರದು ರೇಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ವೇಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಗಿವನ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಪರ್ ಅವರ್ ರೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ವೇಜಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ರೇಟ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್, ವೇಜ್ ರೇಟ್ per hour. For fitter it is 15 rupees, for laborer it is 10 rupees, for boy is only 5 rupees. So now calculate how much is the wages. So basic wages. Basic wages will be 440 hours into 15 rupees. Okay. So it is, let me calculate, 440 into 15 rupees, 6,600. This is 2200 and half of it is 1,100. So total wages you are paying ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೇರಿ 4 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ, 2 ಫಿಟ್ಟರು, ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೇಬರರು, ಒಬ್ಬ ಬಾಯ್, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೇರಿ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. 6,600 plus 2,200 plus 1,100. 9,900 is the basic wages which you have to pay for this particular job. ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಇಂದ? 12,900. So how much is the total wages you have charged? 12,900. So we'll calculate here total wages charged is equal to 12,900 minus basic wages 9,900. Difference is 3,000. What is this? This is premium. This is premium. So write down here basic wages aitala, premium. So wage premium or bonus, ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿ, premium ಆದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿ, bonus ಆದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿ. Now I'll call it as premium only. Premium. Okay, how much is the premium or bonus? Is 3,000. 3000 ನ ಈ ಮೂರು ಮಂದಿಗೆ ಹಂಚಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ತರ ಹಂಚೋಣ? ಇದು ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ವೇಜಸ್ ರೇಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 6:2:1. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 9 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 3000 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 9. So 3000 divided by 9. Divided by 9. So it is 3000 divided by 9, which is equal to 333 into 2. Sorry, into 2. Was 666. Is the total amount for 3000. No, it will not be 2. Yes, 2 fitters, right? So 3000 divided by 9. ಬರುತ್ತಾ? 6:2:1 89. Correct. So how much it comes to? 3000. If I divide that by 9. 9. And how many into 6? Into 6, sorry. Into 6. Okay. It is 1999.99. ಬರುತ್ತೆ. I will take it as 2000. I will take it as 2000. So this is 2000. Okay. This is 2000. Next one is 3000 divided by 9 into 2. This is 666. I will take this as 667. The rest will be 333. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಸೇರಿದ್ರೆ 1000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Total is 12,900. Each one how much they are getting paid in total. So he is getting, ಇವೆರಡು ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. So 8,600 is the wages for 2 fitters. He will get 2,867 and this person will get 1,433. This is the wages which is paid between three workers. Now let's now look into the next part of the question. The amount of the first part, A part is over. The amount of piecework premium and the share of each worker when the piecework premium is divided or proportionate to the wages paid. So this is a premium ನಾನು ಹುಡುಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ವೇಜ್ ರೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಿದ್ದೀನಿ 3 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ. So this is my apportionment of piecework premium. Let's now look into next part, the selling price of the above job on the basis of the following additional data. Job ದು ಈ ವೇಜಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಡೀ ಜಾಬ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ, the rest of the part they have given. So let's calculate the cost sheet of the particular job. So I will call it as cost sheet. What all information they have given? They have given selling price of the above job on the basis of the following additional data. Cost of direct material is 20,100. So material gottu, material is 20,100. 100. Then labor. Labor ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. Labor ಎಷ್ಟು? Here it is. Labor. Labor is equal to 12,900. Add this 0, 3, 3. This is my prime cost. This is my prime cost. Okay. Next. What else information they have given? Work overhead at 20% of the prime cost. So add works overhead. Works overhead 20% of prime cost. So 6,600. Add up 0, 0, 6, 9, 3. This is, what is this? This is factory cost. This comes to factory cost. Next one. What is the next one? Selling overhead they have given. Selling overhead is, work overhead happening, selling overhead is 10% of the work cost. So they have given, what is next one? Next one is selling overhead. So this is nothing but work cost, factory cost, and also my cost of production. Next comes add selling overhead. This is 10% of cost of production. Cost of production to 10%. So 10% of the cost of production, work cost, sorry, 10% of works cost. 10% of works cost is this much, 3,960. Add up. So 0, 6, 15, 1, 10, 13, 4, 1, 40. This is my cost of sales. This is my cost of sales. Next one. What I have is profit is at 25% on the cost of sales. So I know they have profit. Profit is equal to 25% of cost of sales. Either the 25%. So 43,560 into 25%, 10,890. 10,890. Add ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Add ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Plus is equal to 54,450. What is this? This is sales or selling price of the job. Price of job. This is what is the selling price of the job. 54,450. What did we do in this case? In this case, we have calculated the basic wages and also found out what is the premium. Premium is bifurcated between the workers based on their wages. This is one of the problems. This was not asked in examination. However, it is a exercise problem. Let's do one more problem, a similar one which they have not asked. Group incentive tumma kadme, but that is the reason I have just picked up only 2 problems for you. Let's do the next problem. Point system. Point system andre ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಕ್ಕೂ ನಮಗೂ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಷ್ಟವಾದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ based on the point, how do you bifurcate between the wages between the workers? So look at this particular problem. I will read out the problem for you. In a factory where all work is done on a job order system, the incentive wage plan is in use based on the number of points earned each week. Each week, how much points has been earned by the workers is calculated. Based on that, wages is paid. Now, look at the information what they have given. Each job is rated as to its difficulty and the workers earn more points per unit for difficult jobs and for more than difficult jobs than the simpler one. The total number of points earned is referred to as the output of the week. So, number of hours ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ತಾಸು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So how it is paid? The payment is made based on the number of points. And how points are calculated? Points are not calculated based on the number of hours they have worked, but it is based on the kind of work they have done. If the job is very difficult, they earn more points. If the job is very easy, they earn less points. So when you add up all the points during the entire week, that based on that, the wages is paid to the worker. The incentive plan is accompanied by a guaranteed minimum wages. ಸೊ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ಸೆಂಟಿವ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕೇ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಅವನೇನು ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವೇಜಸ್, ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಡ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್? ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಅವರ್ಸ್, ಡೇಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೀನಿಯರಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಕರ್. ವೇಜಸ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಸೀನಿಯರಿಟಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ವೇಜ್ ರೇಟ್. ABCDE 5 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. 5 ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ದ ವೇಜ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫುಲ್ 40-hour week ವಿತ್ ನೋ ಓವರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಸ್. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಟೈಮು 40 hours per week ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ಗಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ he will get the payment. So guaranteed hourly wage rate they have given. First one is 35, second one 37, and third one 35, fourth one D is 40, E is 35. Points earned also they have given 1840, 1900, 1960, 2080, 1650. Who has earned more points? Actually, D has earned more points, and C also has earned quite a few points. Let's look into the question, what they are asking you to prepare. What they are asking you? Compute. You are required compute a gross earning of each worker, assuming that wages are paid on the piece work basis at 80 paise per point. If it is paid 80 paise per point, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇಜಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟೀಡ್ ಅವರ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅವರ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಡ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪೇ ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅವರ್ಲಿ ರೇಟ್. ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟು ಜಾಬ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಶೀಟ್? ಜಾಬ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಶೀಟ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್? ಇಫ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್? That's what the first question. Second question is compute the gross earnings of each worker assuming that the group incentive plan is in operation. So you have to find out gross earning of each person if the group incentive it is in operation. Each member of the group receives his guaranteed hourly minimum if total production is equal or less than minimum if total production is equal or less than 7,430 points a week. Whenever production exceeds this minimum, the hourly rate for each worker is increased by 1/2 of 1% of each 100 points in excess of 7,430. So 100 points ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? 1/2 of 1% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.5. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಂಡ್ರೆಡ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು 0.5 ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೀವು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಟು ದ ಈಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಕರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ವೇಜಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 100, he will get 10 rupees 50 paise. ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ 100 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ 7,530 ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ 100 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ he will get half of 1%, that is 0.5 will be extra paid to the each of the workers. Then compare the earnings of each worker by method 1 and method 2. ಎರಡು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮೆಥಡ್ 1 ಮೆಥಡ್ 2 ಎರಡು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು you have to compare each one of them. So let's prepare the table for the first one. First pattern wherein group incentive ಇಲ್ಲ, individual incentive, group incentive ಇಲ್ಲ. First one ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರದೇ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು you have to find out how much is the wages. So let's prepare the first table. Now I have 5 people, so I will have 5 columns. So please have 5 columns if you are working. Yes, prepare 5 columns for all the 5 tables A, B, C, D, E. So I'll have particulars. Then I have A, B, C. Okay, I will have 5 people, right? So let me have more column. I will have vertically all of them, and we'll calculate the earnings on the other side rather than ಮೇಲ್ ಬೇಡ ಕೆಳಗಡೆನೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. So I will write as workers here. Workers is A, B, C, D and E. Okay. First is what is the guaranteed wages they will get? So wage rate guaranteed. So first one is 35 rupees per hour. This is per hour, wage rate per hour. So wage rate per hour is 35 rupees. Next one B is 37.5. 37.5. This is 35 rupees. Next one is 35 again. So C is again 35. What about D? D is 40 rupees. And E is 35 rupees again. ಯಾಕೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ 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 ರೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೀನಿಯರಿಟಿ. ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಇಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಡ್ ವೇಜಸ್. ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಡ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಡ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 40 ಅವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ, 40 hours in a week. So 40 into 35. So let's calculate 40 into 35. 1400. So ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು? ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 1400 ಬರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ 37.5 into 40. So 1500. Again 1400. Next one 40 into 44 for the 61,600. Then again 1400. This is what wages they should get paid. Let's now calculate how much they have earned. Points ಎಷ್ಟು earn ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. So points ಎಷ್ಟು earn ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? First one is 1840. 1840. Next one 1900, 1900, 1960. 1900, 1960, 2080. Next one is 1650. 1650. ಈ ತರ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈಚ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗು? ಓನ್ಲಿ 80 ಪೈಸೆ. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ರೇಟ್ ಪರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ರೇಟ್ ಪರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. Rate per point is 0.5. Sorry, 0.8. Rate per point is 80. Wages as per rate per point. Idr mele 1840 into 80 paise. Calculate ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. How much it comes to? So let's calculate 1840 into 0.8. 1472. So the earnings is 1472 for A. Next B. 1900 into 0.8. 1520. This is 1472. Next 1600 into 0.8. That will be 1280. This is again 1472. This is how it will be for each one of them. Clear? So 1400. So here it is 1600, right? So 1600 into 0.8. Sorry, 2080. 2080 into 0.8. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಇದು ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇದು 1664 ಇದೆ. 64. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ 1960 into 0.8. So it is 1568. Next one is 1650 into 0.8. It is 1320. Correct? 1320, 1664, 1568 and 1520, 1472. Okay, done. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿ. Compute the gross earnings of each worker assuming that the wages are paid on the piece work basis at 0.80 paise per point subject to the guaranteed hourly minimum. So wages, actual wages is equal to idu athwa idu. So guaranteed wages or point wages, whichever is higher. ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೈಯರ್ ಇವೆರಡರೊಳಗಡೆ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1472. 1500 plus 1520, it is 1520. This is 1568. This is 1664. This is 1400. So only in case of E, points prakara nodidre his wages is very low. So he will get minimum of 1400. ಉಳಿದದ್ದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the point wages are much higher than the hourly rate. So you are supposed to pay in this manner. Ella ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now actual wages, what? This is the actual wages which you are paying to the each of the workers collectively. How much it comes to? Let's calculate. So 1472 plus 1520 plus 1568 plus 1664 plus 1400. 7624. 7624 is the total. 7624 is the total wages. Now, what have we observed in this case? Only E is getting guaranteed wages. Rest all of them are getting based on the point system. Next part. How much is the extra you are paying? Wages as per point ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1470 plus 1520 plus 1568 plus 1664 plus 1320. ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 7544 only. But I am paying more. So actual wages minus wages as per points is equal to 7624 minus 7544 is equal to 80 rupees. This is my overheads. This is my overheads. What I am going to do? I will calculate my direct labor. Therefore, my direct labor cost is equal to 7544 and production overhead is equal to 80 rupees. Together it will be 7624. This is how I need to do now here. Overhead, how much it is? Overhead is, I am classifying overhead as 80 rupees. 80 rupees, I will take it into my production overhead. Rest 17544 will be my wages. That is direct wages, which I am going to take it to my prime cost. Next part. What are they asking? Compute the gross earnings of each worker, assuming that the group incentive plan is in operation. Group incentive ಇದೆ. Group incentive ಅಂದ್ರೆ collectively ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರದೇ ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Though we have to calculate we have to find out how much is the premium collectively, as well as calculate for each one of them how much you are going to pay them. So I need to have one more table to show the calculation of wages if I am going to have the group incentive in operation. So let me erase the board for you and create a table for the next part of the question. I want you people to read the labor part, wherein normal wage working hours is 8 hours per day, but 1 hour extra no is taken into consideration as normal working only. Idle time no working hours no 9 anta consider ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So please check out the factory work Factories Act ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 9 hours we consider as for normal, and over and above that only is considered for overtime. So you should always read through the modules. Okay. Now let's prepare another table for the second part of the question, which talks about group incentive. In this case, group incentive ellide first calculate ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. How many points they have earned altogether. So total points what they have earned here is altogether. So it is 1840 plus 1900 and 1960 and 2080 plus 1650. So 9430. So let's prepare the group incentive first. Total points worked. Total points worked is 9430. Group incentive is payable only if group together ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅವರು? They should have earned 7430. So incentive for group incentive, how much they should have earned? They should have earned guaranteed is exactly 7430 points. So for group incentive, points are 7430. Minus ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 2000 is the excess points earned. So excess point earned is to 2000. So for every 100 I will get 1/2 of 1%. So 2000 points divided by 100. So how many I get? 20. So 1/2 of 1% into 20. 1/2 of 1% into 20. That is for every 100 I get 1/2 of 1%. So how many hundreds are there in the excess? 20 hundreds are there. So